Good morning students, I am Sandeep Sharma, your computer teacher. Today we are going to start our next chapter, that is chapter number 5, the keyboard. Many of you have seen how a keyboard looks and what is the use of the keyboard. Let me show you. Now as on your screen you can see there is a keyboard, a picture of the keyboard. So what is keyboard? It is a flat board which contains several buttons. These buttons are called keys, and these buttons or keys are used for typing letters, numbers and symbols. It also contains several other functions, but for now let's keep it simple. It is used for typing, and the buttons present on the keyboard are called keys. So there are 104 keys on a standard keyboard. So basically, points to remember: it is a flat board which contains several buttons. These buttons are used for typing or to give our input to our computer. These buttons are called keys. So don't get confused between button or key. The buttons are also known as or are called keys. So there are 104 standard keys on a keyboard. Got it? So let's continue our chapter by starting the next topic, that is alphabet keys. What are alphabet keys? Have you ever seen, noticed? Okay, let me show you. Now on your screen you can notice in a frame, red colored frame, there are few keys which contains characters from A to Z. These are called alphabet keys. These keys are used to type words or sentences. Got it? So whatever we type on our computer, we have to use these keys. These keys are called alphabet keys from our keyboard. Got it? So after alphabet keys, the next one is function keys. So now you can see on your screen at the topmost bar I have framed few keys. Can you see that red color frame inside which there are few keys? These keys are called function keys. Their name usually carries F word, F alphabet and then number. For example, F1, F2, F3, F4. So these keys are called function keys. Each function key carries or contains several predefined commands or operations which can be done on the computer. So for now we are not going in the definitions of the commands. Let's keep it simple. It is just general introduction of the keyboard. So the keys from F1 to F12 at the topmost horizontal bar are called function keys. So after function key, our next section is cursor keys. So cursor keys are present in the left side of our keyboard. As you can see, I have marked in the red frame. You can notice in this video there is a red frame where you can easily identify arrow keys. Those arrow keys are called directional keys or cursor keys, which are used to move our cursor up, down, right and left. Cursor is insertion point or the focus of our current operational system. So as we are learning about different type of keys. So what we have learned so far, we have learned about alphabet keys, then we learned about function keys. Now these are function keys, pardon me, these are cursor keys. These are used to move our cursor. Cursor is the insertion point. If suppose we are typing something, then where we are exactly typing, that particular section is moved using these keys. So these are cursor keys. These are also known as directional keys. So now our next section is numeric keys. So from its name you can understand easily what numeric keys means. Numeric keys means the numbers, the keys which we use to enter or input numeric values. Numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these keys are used for entering numeric values. So in our keyboard, if we are using desktop computer, we have two numeric options. One is just above the alphabet keys, as you can see marked here in this red circle, red rectangle, and second one is here. This is numeric pad. It is called numeric pad. Here also we have the same numeric keys which contains numbers from 0 to 9 plus the mathematical symbols like multiplication, addition, subtraction, division. So these are called numeric keys. Now our next topic is caps lock key. So now as you can see in this video, there is an image of keyboard. In that image I have highlighted a particular section which contains a key, a single key, a single button, which is known as caps lock key. So what is the use of caps lock key? It is used to type the alphabets. Whatever alphabet we are typing, suppose if you are typing your name or anything, so if you want to type that in capital letters, you know what is capital letters? The big letters. You all know small letters, big letters. So whenever we want to switch between capital letters or small letters, this particular button is used. This button is known as caps lock key. So now our next section is enter key. So enter key sends the cursor to the next line or executes a command or a operation. So enter means when we are ready to move next. In our simple language, this is the sense of enter key. That means we are ready to move next. So if you are typing something and if you are pressing enter, that means you want to move to next line. And if you are in between of some process, if you are running some program, and if you are using this key, that means you want to execute it. You want to perform that operation. You want to do that job, which requires a action. That action of command or operation is executed using enter key. So in our keyboard we have two enter keys. I have highlighted both the enter keys which are available in our keyboard. They always have an icon of a arrow mark which is upside and then right side it's bended, as you can see. So that means, that indicates that arrow move to the next line, beginning of the next line. So these are the two enter keys which we have in our keyboard. Now the last one is space bar key. So space bar key is the long horizontal key present on our keyboard, which is also the longest key. It is the longest button, as you can see in the picture. All available buttons are in smaller size, but these particular space key is in longer size. So space key is used to create or insert blank character or space character on the document on which we are working. As we all write our name, for example, my name is Sandeep Sharma. How I will write? I will write SANDEEP Sandeep. Then we need a space, a gap between my last name Sharma. So that particular space, that particular gap of one character is inserted or placed using this particular key. This key is called space key. I hope all these keys, their introduction, their definitions are clear to you, and if there are any doubts you can ask me on my personal WhatsApp number. Thank you for joining. Have a good day.